Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield Full Throttle Magazine, and it is Friday, and this is your weekend events update. Another great weekend in the Carolinas. Hopefully, we can get it. There's been so many rain weekends. I hate to say hopefully because it's not going to rain this weekend. It's not, and in all reality, that's a four-letter word, so we're not going to say it again. But it's going to be a nice weekend. How about that? Another four-letter word. And there is plenty going on in the Carolinas, and we've got that for you. Now, if you haven't already, what you need to do is check out our website and sign up for these updates. It's going to look a lot like this. Here's our website. If I scroll on the right page, you'll be able to see this stuff. Look right here. The subscribe right here, never miss an event. If you want to receive a weekly weekend events update or text or email, all you gotta do is click on that and see, look, you can sign up for email updates. You can even send us a text and automatically sign up for text updates. Other than that, look, if you just check us out, the entire cruising calendar is online on our website as well, along with a shop with plenty of cool Full Throttle Magazine merchandise, stuff like that. Or, hey, all you got to do really is pick up the magazine this month featuring Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group as they introduce their new South Carolina attorney, Rick Stewart. And honestly, that's the best way to do it. Go to your local biker-friendly business, pick up the magazine. There's a lot of information in the magazine. Advertisers, event updates, motorcycle features, all kinds of stuff that you're not going to want to miss out on. All right. So make sure you check that out. But hey, let's talk about this weekend's events. Let me pull up this here. I'm going to put the link in the comments here just so we can get this going. If you did not sign up for the email blast or the text blast or have the magazine, check the comments box right there, and you'll see the link to this weekend's events, and you'll be able to follow along as we get through this. And first up, man, let's start with events from tonight. Check this out. Willie's Honky Tonk, which is a 50-year-old motorcycle bar established here in Winston-Salem, is having their bike night tonight, June 16th. And our friends from Tom McGrath's Motorcycle Law Group will be there. And they're giving away 2 free tickets tonight to the Jelly Roll Backroad Baptism Tour 2023, which is also this year. Not sure what the date on that event is, the concert, but tonight you can win tickets if you just come out to Willie's Honky Tonk. Now, I believe the party will start about 6. They'll be giving away the tickets later on in the evening. But make sure you check that out. Like I said, man, Willie's Honky Tonk is an awesome. Oh, there it is. See, Shannon Wright's here. She is the North Carolina coordinator for the Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group. And she says that concert is on Friday, October 6th. So you'll want to put that in your date book as well. But what you want to do is get out to Willie's tonight to take your chance on winning those tickets. Looks like there's a lot of people involved in that concert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other folks. It's in Greensboro, she says. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is a local thing. Not only will you get to go out to Willie's and have a great time tonight at an established biker bar here in Winston, you'll get to win tickets, possibly. There's 2 tickets, so you'll have to be there to win them. And you'll get to go to this concert in Greensboro on October 6th. On the Tom McGrath Motorcycle Law Group's dime. So make sure you check that out. At least the tickets. You're going to have to get yourself there. You're going to have to buy your own concert ticket or a concert shirt and stuff like that. But, hey, man, that's a pretty good deal. Make sure you check that out. And that is tonight in Winston-Salem. So check that out. Now, this weekend, we got a lot of stuff. And some weekend-long events include the All Harley World Shootout. This is their latest episode of this at the 710 Dragway in Lumberton. It's the, Pembroke. It's Roland. My God. It's all in the same area, right? Roland, North Carolina. All Harley World Shootout this weekend, June 16th and 17th in Roland at the 710 Dragway. There's going to be naturally motorcycle drag racing. This is Paul Watson Lumbee Racing puts on a great drag race. And includes bagger drags, mini bike drag racing, audio competitions, vendors, and more. As a matter of fact, look, here's the slide for the mini bike explosion in Lumbee Nation that's going to be going on this weekend as well. It is the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Mini Bike Drag Racing Association, and it's a hell of a lot of fun to watch or get involved in, so make sure you guys check that out. Doug Dixon does a great job of coordinating the mini bike section of Paul's Racing, and it is a good time as well. I believe we have the slide for that. Nope, we don't. There's also an audio competition going on this weekend at the 710 Dragway. So if you are into that, make sure you check that stuff out. Also this weekend, we've got this, the 48th Annual Golden Sons Bike Rally in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's an all-weekend thing as well, June 16th and 17th. A meet and greet tonight, and then Saturday 11 till whenever they are partying down over there at the Golden Sons Tavern. Like I said, it's on Burlington Road in Greensboro. They're going to have all kinds of stuff: food, bike show, trophies, DJ, music, wet t-shirt contest, games, tent camping available. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you get over there and say hi to my buddies over there with the Golden Sons. You'll have a good time. And now back to that slide that we just had up. Now look, this weekend there is a national Harley Davidson bike show series going on to celebrate the 120th year of custom motorcycles. So a lot of the dealerships are hosting bike shows this weekend. This one is at Bulldog Harley Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina. There's going to be so you can register your bike and park it in the designated area. Judges will be in from 1 to 1:45, and winners will be announced at 2 p.m. But look at this. This is kind of cool, guys. The first prize is passes to the Harley Davidson Homecoming Parade. That's going to be in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, so you're going to have to check that out. Second place is a Harley Davidson insulated bag cooler, and third place, Harley Davidson Bluetooth speaker. Not shabby at all. We just did a bike show at Bulldog Harley Davidson a couple months ago. Man, I'll tell you what, the quality and quantity of bikes that came out for that's amazing. I'm sure they're going to have a great time. And that is Bulldog Harley Davidson in Smithfield, North Carolina. Now, Riding High Harley Davidson in High Point is also having their 120 custom bike show this weekend. The registration is 9 to 11. It's a People's Choice bike show, 12 to 3 p.m. Prizes, giveaways, food, register to win, a 2023 Street Glide. So that's pretty cool, right? And this Street Glide is a Street Glide special with an Empire Black custom package. So that's pretty all right, man, right there. You can go ahead and register for that. The bike show classes are going to be touring, Softail, Dyna, Sportster, paint, and vintage. So make sure you get out there. Let's see some bikes, man. Come bring them out there and celebrate the 120th anniversary of Harley Davidson with this 120 years of custom motorcycles national celebration. This one is at Riding High in High Point. Next up, we have a benefit ride at Springer's Bar in Greensboro, North Carolina. The Bikers with Big Hearts benefit ride for Nancy Carr. And the registration is 10 a.m. for that. Kickstands up at 12. Make sure you get out to Springer's. Great place here in Greensboro to have an event. It's going to start and end there. And if anybody's been to Springer's events, you know that they put on food like you wouldn't believe. So make sure you get out there and have a good time and get some eats and have some fun. We also have a couple. Now, here's a big one in Winston-Salem. 8th Annual Tom McGrath's Motorcycle Law Group Purple Heart ride with big bikes for vets. It starts at the American Legion Post 55. 111 Miller Street in Winston-Salem. Now, there's a pre-ride veterans celebration, so make sure you get there early. And then the kickstands are up at 11:30 a.m. Jack Waters always does a great job with this event. It is very veteran-oriented, and they take the time to do this right. So make sure you check that out. It does benefit veterans, as the name would say. So make sure you check that out on June 17th, which is Saturday, tomorrow, in Winston-Salem. Then let's see, back to these bike shows. I should have put these in order, right? Back to these bike shows. Smokin' Harley Davidson has kind of like a dual thing going on. They've got the 120 years custom bike show and a Father's Day dice roll. So I want to go ahead and put the dice roll image up here, because check it out. If you get over there between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., you can roll the dice. If the dice land and spell out father, you win $1,000 gift card to Smoking Harley Davidson. That's pretty all right. So make sure you check that out. And while you're there, they're going to have their own 120 years custom bike show going on as well. Totally worth the visit. Smoking Harley Davidson there in Winston-Salem. Staying with this theme, Tilly Harley Davidson Statesville. So you've got your choice, guys. Tilly Harley Davidson Statesville is having a, guess what, 120 years of custom national celebration. They're going to have a ride-in bike show with prizes. They've got a pinstriper coming out, first come, first serve, starting at 9:30 a.m. There's going to be live music, and guess what? Free beer and hot dogs with fixins. Man, that's going to be all right there. So make sure you check that out. This is Tilly Harley Davidson in Statesville, North Carolina. So make sure you check that out. And there's, like I said, there's just so much going on in the Carolinas this weekend. You're really going to have to consult the whole list to get all of these, because we don't have a lot of time to go over every single one of them. But I am going to slide over here to Corky's, one of our brand new advertisers in Willow Springs, North Carolina. They are having a ride for kids this weekend. Make sure you check them out. Looks like a great place. Honestly, the ad even says we love this bar. So I mean, there's nothing to really question right there. They also have bike nights on the fourth Thursday of the month. Something you should check out. Corky's, a brand new advertiser, a friend of the motorcycle community there in Willow Springs, North Carolina. And then down to Rockingham, North Carolina, our friends over at the Hideaway Tavern are having a ride for Special Forces Wounded Warriors, and that is this weekend as well. The kickstands will be up at 1 p.m. It begins and ends at the Hideaway Tavern. And again, this is another place, man, when they put out food, and it's always a good time down there. This is another great biker bar. This is directly off of 220. If you're going south, it's where I can't remember the name, Billy Covington Road, but it's like a loop right off of 220. So if you're going down 220 south, you'll see a Shell station. You turn left, and you'll run right into the bar. If you go past that, it leads you right back to 220, so you can't get lost doing this stuff. Make sure you check them out. Down in Fort Bragg, they've got Fort Bragg Harley Davidson is having an event, the Fayetteville Area Society for Human Resources Annual Scholarship Motorcycle Run. Hell of a title. Always a good time down at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. The registration for this ride is going to be at 8:30 a.m. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. Like I said, and then breezing through a couple of these other ones, there's a Mount Holly, North Carolina, Tyler Herndon Memorial Foundation ride. In Benson, North Carolina, our friends at the Freedom Biker Church are having a freedom ride to Pick and Pig. And if you've ever been to Pick and Pig, you know what I'm talking about, man. You want to get out there and get some good food there. Bike run and benefit for Israel Rain Murphy is going to be in Bennettsville, South Carolina. Let's see. Then bumping all the way up, we went from South Carolina to Virginia here. Bayside Harley Davidson is having their, let me switch slides here. Bayside Harley Davidson is having their summer solstice, guess what, custom motorcycle showcase. So check that out. That's going to be Saturday, June 17th, 12 to 4 p.m. There's going to be free beer, best light and sound, best paint, best bike modifications. All kinds of good stuff there at Bayside Harley Davidson, who is also celebrating their 25th year in business there. Pretty large feat. Make sure you check that out. And then, then that's what we've got for Saturday. Now, Sunday is Father's Day, but there's still a couple of events going on. There's a Father's Day ride at Ride and High Harley Davidson. These are always led rides out of the dealership there in High Point. Always a great time. They're free rides. They're going to go out and have a good time. The kickstands are up at 1 p.m. on that ride. Saints and Sinners is starting a new thing here in Greensboro with a biker appreciation day. So it's going to be the third Sunday of every month, and they're going to have free breakfast 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, this will be a good idea for all y'all that want to take your dad for a ride and take him out for breakfast. Check it out. You can save a couple bucks here. Go out to Saints and Sinners, get a little bit of a ride in, and have a free breakfast with that. That is this Sunday. June 18th, but it'll be every third Sunday of the month. So check that out. Saints and Sinners just had a big party. Summerfest with Jasmine Kane. Pretty big deal there. And then the last thing we've got for this Sunday is a Father's Day breakfast at the Freedom Biker Church in Benson. Free breakfast and gifts for Dad. Again, good way to get out there and get some riding in with Dad and save some money and get him some breakfast. Breakfast is 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And then there's a worship rally right afterwards. Check out our friends at Freedom Biker Church. Now, here's the deal. That's this weekend, but the National Ride to Work Day is the third Monday in June, which is Monday, June 19th, this coming Monday. Now, I know what you're saying. We ride to work all the time. I get it. But this is the national day to ride to work. So make sure you get out there. Let's show some numbers. If you take a picture and send it to us here at the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, we will post it on our Facebook page. Hey, you might even end up in the magazine, so make sure you check that out there. And that's what we've got going on this weekend. But it doesn't stop there, guys. We've got a lot of stuff coming up this summer. A couple things that I want to touch on real quick before we hit my 20-minute window. Now, next Saturday, June 24th, we're having a benefit ride for Zach Shipwash of the Rebel Spirit. He's a friend of ours that had a unfortunate motorcycle accident. As you know, sometimes these things will lay you up for a little while, and it has done so to Zach. He broke like 9 ribs and cracked 3 other ones, had some internal bleeding, fractured his skull, things like that. And so he is out of work. And then that accident was in April. So we're still going with he is out of work. He's up and walking around, but his injuries are internal. So it's not something that he can get back to work yet. Continued healing for him. But we're having this ride. It's starting at the Pine Tree in Winston-Salem on June 24th. It is going to be $20 to go on the ride per dice hand. But we're going to have $500 to split between the top 3 winners. There's going to be an after party with food, a 50-50, live music and stuff like that. So make sure you check that out. This is what we do. We gather around and help out our biker community when they need it. This is one of those cases. Beautiful family, as you can see in the picture there. 2 young daughters. And, hey, I know if I wasn't at work for 2 months, I would certainly need some help. And that's what we're here to do for the Shipwash family. So make sure you check that out. Also coming up, now this is kind of monthly stuff, but I want to hit on it because we are involved in these. Smokin' Harley Davidson has a bike show night the first Thursday of every month. Uptown Lexington Bike Night is the first Friday of every month. 2 great events there back to back. Make sure you go to both of them. Then we also have a bike night the second Saturday of the month. Which that says, that's funny. I think the date's wrong on that. Don't mind that one. But the second Saturday of the month, Axe Hole. We just did that one last weekend, and a lot of good times out there. Axe throwing, cornhole, pool tables, multiple TVs, full ABC permits, and a roller skate place in an arcade. All kinds of good fun there. And then Blue Collar Bike. Blue Collar Cycle Company is having bike night June 13th. It's the second Thursday of the month. Man, this is a big time. They pack the street and have a great time. There's food and drink available. The money raised from that always goes to charity, so make sure you check out the Blue Collar. This is a rescheduled event. It was supposed to be Memorial Day weekend. There was a lot of rain that weekend, so they rescheduled it for July 15th, the Sizzling Summer Rally at Smokin'. So we're going to be out there along with our friends from the Bike Trash Nation. And there's going to be live music, 3 bands. There's going to be a Full Throttle Magazine bike show, food trucks, vendors, all kinds of great stuff. Put that on your calendar for July 15th and be there. Our 25th anniversary is coming up in August, and so we're having a bike night August 25th. Free beer, hot dogs, music, vendors, a $50 cash prize for the best bike on the lot. Plus cake. We usually shoot off some fireworks, have a big time. Come out and help us celebrate our 25th anniversary in print. It's a big deal, and I'd appreciate it if you showed up for that one. The Smokeout. The Smokeout is returning to Salisbury. It's a big deal. Very happy to be included in on this one as a sponsor of the Smokeout. Rowan County Fairgrounds, September 7th, 8th, and 9th. This is the original Chopper Party, and it is not one to be missed. If you were there last year at the resurrection of the Smokeout, man, you know it was a great time, and it rained. It was a great time in the rain, so you know when we have great weather this time, it is going to be a barn burner. You do not want to miss out. Tickets are on sale for this right now. If you go to smokeoutrally.com, I believe there's some early bird stuff going on. Don't miss out on that. Buy your tickets today. Be there. It's going to be a great time. Directly after that, we're having the Mayhem in Midway number 3. New dates. We've moved to September 29th and 30th. It is the same party with a $10 weekend pass, $1,000 bike show, $500 bike games, $500 t-shirt contest, $300 burnout contest that includes new tires, a $300 loud pipe contest, hard ass award, chugging championship. We're actually adding a free oyster roast to the party this year, so make sure you check that out. There's going to be a keg party as well, live music. Man, it's going to be great. It's a BYOB camping event. Please ride your motorcycle to it. There is not room for car parking. Ride your motorcycle. Come party with us. And then, last but certainly not least, the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show is returning to the Greensboro Coliseum Complex January 13th, 2024. 20-plus bike show classes. Last year, we gave away around $9,500. There's going to be more than that this year. Also, vendors, live music, Harley-Davidson fashion show, tattoo booth, pinstriping, chopper art gallery, and more. It's a great time. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you put this date on your calendar and get out to the Greensboro Coliseum. If you want to enter your bike, make sure you're getting those builds finished. Go ahead and get all those extra parts you want so you can take home a part of the prize money from this great event. And we'll see you guys in January. What else we got? Hey, look at this. By the way, we're looking for sales representatives in your area. If you want to work with the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine, we've got a spot for you. This is a sales position. It is a commission-based sales position. It is a lot of fun, and you can make money while you're riding around your motorcycle. So it's worth taking a look at. Rush still lasts a little bit, but that's because we got stuff to do. We are finishing up issue number 300 this week. So if you've got something to get in the magazine, events, pictures, whatever, make sure you hit us up with it. And that's about it. Hey, we'll get out there. We'll see you this weekend. If you need any of this information, check the links in the comments, or you can go to Full Throttle Magazine, or better yet, pick up this month's issue featuring the Tom Grath Motorcycle Law Group. All right, so that is all I've got for you this weekend. That is 23 minutes of your life that you'll never get back, but I do appreciate you spending with me. We'll see you out there. Y'all take it easy.